Hello, it's time for another Plan As I Go, and it's going to be July 29th through August 4th. And I'm using this kit from Ohsopaperies and my Vertical ECLP planner. So yeah, so this kit took 3 months to get to me, and I was a little annoyed with that, especially since it's not cut completely through. Yeah, I know you're like, what, 3 months? 3 months? What's wrong with you? Her turnaround time was pretty long already, but she went over the turnaround time, but she didn't let anyone else. So I emailed her and she said, oh, I'm sorry. So there's that. And I think I was just trying to be positive, and I've heard many good reviews, so yeah, maybe it was just that one time. And you'll see that it's not cut completely through, and this paper she uses is super sticky, so that sometimes when you take off the stickers, if you mess up, it'll rip the page below. Yeah, and because it's not completely cut through, you see that part right there, I had to use a tape runner because it ripped off the sticker part of it. So yeah, sorry about the little rant, but there you go. So I placed down the bottom washi and the date covers. I whited out the dates first, and then I put down the date covers because I do Sunday through Saturday planning because of my work schedule. Then I whited out the page flags that were on the pages, that were printed on the pages, so I could use the page flags that were with the kit because I don't really use them. Not really. So yeah. Now I'm doing the sidebar, and if you hear my fan in the background, it is really hot, so yes, there's that. So I used the full box quote, full box? Yes. And it says, let our hearts be full of both thanks and giving. How come like thanks and giving makes me think of Thanksgiving? So after that, I used a this week header and then a half box tracker. I decided to keep track of working on my comic that I've been trying to work on but been lazy, and now that I got motivated and inspired recently, so I was like, yes, we're going to work on this. So I wanted to keep track of it. Then I used a full box tracker, and that was going to be just listing out the things I had to do or remember on my goals for the week, I guess. So yeah, that's why I was filling that out as much as I could. And then I used a washi strip and placed a little envelope sticker on top of that, and used a full box checklist for Happy Mail. So I am putting down the 2-day headers. Ta-da, 2-day headers. My voice, I feel like I'm losing my voice, so it sounds weird to me. Put down the quarter box and wrote down my work schedule in this little flag thingamabobber, and wrote that it was payroll day because on Sundays it's payroll day, and for some reason I like labeling them even though I know it's payroll day on Sundays. So this is when I found out that the stickers are super duper sticky, because when I placed that little label that I wrote payroll day on, it was crooked, so I tried to move it and it ripped off the page. So yeah, I was like, oh, never mind, we'll stick it there. We'll leave it and let it be crooked. Then I used a to-do header and put down a full box checklist and wrote my most important things I had to do for work, and put down the littles header and a full box, and these little appointment labels layered on top super crookedly with a page flag because I don't really use them, but I wanted to use it. And I stuck down a little scissor sticker because apparently I wanted to clean the bathroom with scissors. No, I just wanted to use that icon, but don't ask. Then I used a little car icon and stuck down another one of those page flag thingies, and I had to get gas that day. Then I used 3 appointment labels because I wanted to finish cutting my basics kit, which I did. Oh yeah. And I watched Boys Over Flowers, If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. It's awesome. I love it. It's like, I don't really watch Korean dramas, but like I really like that one. And it's on Netflix if you want it to know. So on Monday, I put down a half box and stuck down these don't forget text stickers that came with the kit, because I had a jury summons that day and it told us that we had to check at 11:15 a.m. to see what time our group would go in, but it was canceled. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was good, because then it let me have a full day off, a second day off. Then I used another one of those appointment labels and wrote that it was trash day and laid blah 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 layered the trash icon that came with the kit. Then I placed down a to-do header and then a full box. I actually really like this striped full box. I think it's the colors. Probably. Then I used 2 washi strips and layered a movie marquee over it. And used these page flags on top of the full box to right where I went that day. I went to the mall, that's where I went. I went to Nordstrom, I went to Sephora, I went to Ulta. I was looking for skincare because I was running low on mine and I just wanted to look. So I went and saw oh my gosh, why can't I say that? Mission Impossible Fallout, aka the latest one. It was good, by the way. Then I used the Littles header and stuck down a washi strip with a little mail icon. I wanted to check my PO box, but I got nothing, so it doesn't matter. Then I used the rest of the appointment labels for watching YouTube and then doing the voiceover for my Plan With Me from last week. And this kit doesn't come with 7 of the meal labels, so I just used it whenever. So on Tuesday, my mom wanted to go to DMV because we had to correct her ID. Our state was doing the new real ID thing, so we've been trying to fix hers for a long time, for months, but there was something wrong with her name that they keep spelling wrong or leaving off something, or I don't know. Hopefully this is the last time, because just going back and forth is just really annoying, because we were there for like 3 hours. It wasn't as long as the other times, but it's still pretty long. So after that, we went grocery shopping, and then I used a to-do header and stuck down a scalloped checklist flag and just wrote things I wanted to do that day, like changing the password for my work email and laundry, and relaxed for the rest of the day, because waiting at the DMV, that takes a lot out of you. Anyway, back to work on Wednesday. So stuck down the quarter boxes, wrote on my work schedule, used that coffee icon and wrote coffee Wednesday, but then I didn't like how the spacing was, so I whited that out and redid it. And then I used a bill label because I had to pay a bill and it came with the kit, so why not, right? So I then added the to-do header and then a full box checklist and wrote the most important things I had to do, including redoing all of my backup work. We might as well just not have him in there, because I end up having to fix everything he does anyway. So, and I think all he does is make a mess in there, because you should see the mess he leaves. My goodness. So on Thursday, putting down that quarter box with my work schedule, then a half box, and I had to do store supplies again. I haven't done store supplies in a while, and we were out of stuff. And because no one else can do them, I had to rush through all my audit stuff and do that. But Thursdays are the busy days in audit, because we have a video conference with our home office. So I had to miss that because I had to do store supplies. That was fun. Then I used this scalloped flag again. I couldn't think of the word. And were all the most important things I had to do, because if I really listed all the things I had to do in audit, it would be longer than the whole page. I also had to pay my bills. Then I used the Littles header and stuck down a washi strip in the washi strips, and then 2 of those appointment labels. So yeah, I was pretty lazy on Thursday, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think it was because Thursday totally wore me out with all the stuff I had to do. Filling out the sidebar. Dun dun dun. So I did work on my comic most of the time. It's mostly note stuff like basic plot and stuff. Plots. Why does that sound weird? I don't know, but it does. So on Friday and Saturday, I placed down the 2 full boxes and then layered the weekend banner on top of that because it's pretty. Then I used the quarter boxes and wrote in my work schedules and placed those down too. Then we are going to plan on Friday. I stuck down the to-do header and then page flag and wrote that I was training one of the cashiers as a backup for audits, except doesn't matter, she decided she didn't want to do it anymore even though she was the one that volunteered. It was so annoying. I wasted a day. So then I used those page flags and the little asterisk stickers on top of those and wrote the most important things I had to remember to do because these are not normal things and I needed to do those ASAP, including printing reports and updating the associate lists that was in the store. So yeah, and new hires. Then I used a Littles header and then stuck down a page flag. No, not a page flag. What is wrong with me? A washi strip and then a half box and wrote those payday. Woohoo! And I wanted to work on my comic, just like the written stuff again. Not drawing yet. Well, I did do like little doodles, like the character designs. Although I'll probably be like changing them. Anyway, babble. So on Saturday. There. What was I doing? Placed down the half box. A little coffee sticker from Stick With Me Shop. Wrote Coffee Saturday as fancy as possible, but not so fancy apparently. Then I used a to-do header and then stuck down the full box checklist and wrote most of the stuff I had to do in audit. No, it's not most of the stuff, like the most important things. Then I stuck down a washi strip and half box and wrote that I need to make sure to remember to print those reports for the store manager because they were needed ASAP. I'm not done with printing those things. It's like 100 reports and it's like different ones. Then I used a little things header and then I hung out with the boyfriend and then I stuck down another little appointment label and then angry Stationery Heaven sticker because my car wasn't starting again. Then I'm using all the decoration stickers and placing them around. Well, not all of them, just the ones that were on the one of the sheets. I decided not to use the full decoration sheet, just the little ones. There you go. Sorry. Close up of what I did not do. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry I babbled and my brain was not working and my voice is being weird. So yeah, bye.